Alright. How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to more Detective Pikachu Returns.
Boy, I sure wish somebody would bring me some coffee.
Check the newspaper. It's the morning paper. Guess I'll give it a quick read. Even the smallest articles can offer vital info. It's an article about Chief Butler. You mean former Chief Butler. He captured innocent Pokemon and exchanged them for money. There's no way he's keeping his title after that. Seems like all the Pokemon being detained at the police station were able to return to their homes. And the police are searching for the Pokemon that were sent to Unitas. Looks like Brad's team is handling that. It's the least they can do after they went around arresting all of us innocent Pokemon. It's an article about the Gossifleur Choir concert. That's the group you saved from disbanding, right? I don't know if I'd go that far. Still, I didn't expect to see them in the newspaper. They're a bigger deal than I thought. It says here their concert tickets tend to sell out fast. Guess it's a good thing we managed to find them all. I apologize for the meowing you might hear in the background. One of my kitties is in need of attention, and the other one is upstairs sleeping, so you might hear her bleed through on the mic, because she's loud. She'll be fine. Yep, looks like they made it to their next stop on their tour, no problem. Let's go see them next time they're in Rhyme City. Sounds good to me. We should check out their concert schedule.
Oh.
It's an interview with the top-rated chef in Rhyme City. Oh hey, I see them on TV all the time. I think their catchphrase is something like heat is paramount when it comes to cooking. They sound pretty fired up about cooking heat in this interview, too. According to them, a flame as fervent, fierce, and focused as a Pignite's produces the ideal cooking heat. Huh, kinda surprised they'd use Pignite as the standard. There's gotta be lots of other Pokemon that can create stronger flames than Pignite, right? Maybe if a flame's too strong, the food just burns to a crisp. I see. Guess there's more to cooking than I realized. I'm just glad there are people out there doing this kind of research. Where does Furret's body end and its tail begin? Seems like the researchers involved in this debate couldn't reach a conclusion. This topic's come up a few times before, right? But no one's been able to find a real answer. See, no one has that problem when they look at me. My body's here, my tail's back there. Easy. Furret, though, that's a completely different story. Not even a great detective like me could get to the bottom of that mystery. I wonder what happened to that Tailo. Is that the one you met while I was detained? If it ended up living near the Fountain Plaza, I'm sure it'll eventually stop feeling homesick. That place gets a lot of foot traffic, you know. Yeah, I always see people in Pokemon there. During the colder months, Tailo flies south to live where it's warmer. That Tailo will probably do the same eventually. Well, I hope it enjoys its time here until then.
Hey.
Let's cross some words, Tim. This aromatic Pokemon has a beautiful flower blooming on its head. Sure sounds like Lilligant to me. This Pokemon has fluffy fur around its neck, loves to stay clean, and lives as it pleases. Oh, I know this one. The answer's Delcatty. This Pokemon prefers secluded places. Sounds like the Pokemon I see behind the police station sometimes. I'll go with Hatena. We didn't even find those answers together this time, Pikachu. We didn't even find those answers together this time, but you still got them all right. Nice going, Pikachu. Today's clues were all about Pokemon that live in Rhyme City, right? As a detective, I gotta make sure I know who my neighbors are.
Right.
It's quite startling when Pikachu fainted last night. I suppose it's understandable considering he was being held at the police station, but the same thing happened during dinner the other day, too. I think the two of you may be pushing yourselves a bit too hard. Why don't you take today to rest? I wish we could, but there's still a lot to investigate. Pikachu's raring to go, too. Why don't you take it easy until lunch, then? Thanks, but we're already getting a late start. We really gotta head out. Of course you do. Sorry, we'll see you later.
Yep, How did you like the coffee I made?
Well, let me see.
Oh, you made that coffee? Thanks, Sophia.
She had her heart set on making coffee for Pikachu and was practicing it all day.
You were pretty worried about him, huh?
Well, of course I was worried. Pikachu is family.
Thanks, Sophia. That was the best coffee I've ever had.
Yep.
Was the coffee good, Pikachu? It tasted fantastic, Sophia. I mean, how could it not after you made it just for me? I think Pikachu really appreciated that, Sophia. Let's check out the news before we head out. They're doing a report on the case involving Butler.
This is GNN News. Yesterday, Will Butler, chief of the Pokemon Protection Bureau, was arrested for kidnapping Pokemon. While Mr. Butler has largely admitted to the charges, he has also suggested that he had an accomplice. The Rhyme City Police are now searching for any Pokemon that are still missing. In a statement, Mayor Myers said he is taking this incident very seriously and that the organization will undergo a complete reform.
Mayor's got his work cut out for him, cleaning up after that piece of work.
Well, he did create the PPB.
Hopefully this means the PPB will stop detaining innocent Pokemon now. Probably, yeah. But that still leaves Unitas, the organization Butler was working with. Not to mention those cube devices. I think it'll be a while till we can solve those mysteries. Until then, we have to do what we can to stop Unitas from causing any more harm. My thoughts exactly. Let's go, Pikachu. Right. Welcome in, Nebula and Rachel. Memories of the Bamboo Forest. Ah, there's Vikavolt. Let's go!
Hey,
Alright, Tim. Let's go find Jessica. Yeah, we need to make sure that Unitas organization isn't after her. Guess we don't have time for any sightseeing while we're here. Jessica should be working at the pizzeria. Let's go there first to see if she's around. Right. Oh, Galarian Meowth. This is a Meowth, right? Yeah, it's a Steel-type Meowth. I take it you're not from around these parts, Meowth. Where'd you come from, buddy? What? You're friends with Darmanitan and Ice-Q? You mean the Darmanitan and Ice-Q from the ruins? What are you doing here all by yourself? So your friends got captured and you followed them, only to lose track of them along the way. You like it here because Jessica feeds you? And there are others you can test your strength against. Your hobbies are eating and battling, huh? I hope we can help this Meowth see Darmanitan and its friends. They should still be at the Southern Ruins with Gordon. You must want to see Darmanitan and the gang, huh, Meowth? You do, eh? Let me tell you how to get to the Southern Ruins. You don't want to go until you've battled and defeated the strongest Pokemon in the Bamboo Forest. But you haven't won yet, so you want to beat that Pokemon before you leave. Let's be careful, Pikachu. Sounds like there's a really strong Pokemon out there. That looks threatening. Let's stay out of its way. It looks really angry. What do I do? He won't listen to me at all. Seems like something's up. Is anything wrong? As you can see, my Vikavolt is about to start a fight with Heracross. You're right, a fight's about to break out at any moment. Actually, I've heard that these two Pokemon have a history of being rivals. No, that's Pinsir! stop trying to retcon things. I was on a walk with Vikavolt, and then he bumped into Heracross. And that's when he lost his temper, huh? I wonder if there's some way we could stop them. They're powerful Pokemon, so it'll be tough to stop them with brute force. Let's find a Pokemon that can help them calm down. Hey there, can I interest you in some herbal medicine? Please buy as much as you
Excuse
like.
me?
Interesting. What kind of medicine do you have? Oh, you know, all sorts. That's descriptive. I'm just looking after the shop while the owner's away. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not sure that's something to laugh about. The owner's quite enthusiastic about herbal medicine. He's always disappearing to go look for ingredients. He'll pop out, then suddenly show up again with piles of roots and empty insect shells. When he couldn't enter the bamboo forest a couple years back, he ended up finding another good spot to collect ingredients. Turns out, that spot's got different ingredients from the bamboo forest. He's been popping over there ever since.
I see.
You know, I thought the owner was being kind of careless with his business at first, but it sounds like he actually knows what he's doing. This shop would go out of business without the owner's hard work. I'm more than happy just to hold down the fort. They seem like a great pair.
Excuse me?
Have you noticed anything unusual in the neighborhood lately? Unusual? Well, our supply of herbal medicine has gotten pretty low, so I've been wondering whether it'll last until the owner gets back. I see. I hope he comes back soon. Me too. It'd be a shame if he came back to a shuttered shop. How was she so carefree? Welcome. How about a souvenir to remember your trip?
Let me see.
Ooh, I love souvenirs. Let's take a look, Tim. You never know. We might learn something useful. I feel like I've seen you somewhere. You hear that, Tim? People recognize us here, too. I got it! You two are detectives, right? Close. I'm not just a detective, though. I'm a great detective. I've got just the thing for a couple of sleuths. I'd love to take a look. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions, too? Hey, isn't this hat... It looks just like mine. Excellent choice. That detective hat is very popular with kids. Why don't we go in for Sophia as a souvenir? I think it might be a bit small for her. You're probably right. Too bad.
Excuse me?
Have you noticed anything unusual in the neighborhood lately? Well, I've been seeing some new faces recently. Interesting. What sorts of new faces exactly? Why, hip youngsters like yourself, of course. I'll bet they heard about all the rare souvenirs we carry. You can't find goods like these in the city, you know. Heh, he's a dedicated salesman. No kidding. Seems like no one suspicious has come by. Seems like no one suspicious has come by at least.
Yes.
We need to find Jessica. Duck. Hey, Psyduck. What are you doing here? What's it saying, Pikachu? Psyduck's partner is conducting interviews around here. She's doing a special report on local restaurants, so she's looking for good places to eat. It's asking if we know any good places. We only just got here, so I'm not really sure. My number one recommendation is the pizzeria right there. Their oven fresh bamboo charcoal pizza is out of this world. The curry place over there is good too. They put tomato berries in their curry, so it's super spicy, but it goes so well with coffee. You say that like you've eaten at all these places. Huh? Yeah, I guess you're right. I wonder why. Anyway, you said your partner's doing interviews for a special report. Is she a reporter? Oh, okay, your partner's a reporter for GNN. Well then, Psyduck, tell your partner we say hello.
Tim, over here. Hey, Psyduck, how's it going? There's something I wanted to ask you, actually. Did you eat too much good food? You seem too full to chat right now.
The Blossom is a quest giver. Okay. It's a Blossom. Don't you think it's looking a little antsy? You're worried about something. What's wrong? Apparently it's part of a group of Blossom that put on dance performances here. But it's almost showtime and the other two Blossom haven't arrived yet. Well then, shall we go look for them? Right on, Tim. I knew you'd ask that. Alright, Blossom, we'll help you out. Oh. And the Alolan Meowth is also a quest giver. Alright. Is this a Meowth? It looks a little different. It's an Alolan Meowth. You don't see one of them every day. Supposedly they're prideful and crafty. Oh, my bad. Didn't mean to offend. What's that? There's something you need help with. It says it lost its brooch while playing in the bamboo forest. And it's demanding that we go look for it. Hey, we don't have time for that. Go look for it yourself. It's saying the bamboo forest feels off today. So it doesn't want to go in there. That's your problem, not ours. Hey now, let's try to help it. How about we look for the brooch if we have some spare time? I guess that's fine. The brooch is apparently real shiny. If we see anything that matches that description, let's get a closer look.
Yes.
Hi there! Thanks for stopping by. It is my absolute pleasure to welcome you to the famous Bamboo Burrow Pizzeria.
Excuse me?
Thanks. Our pizza dough is infused with bamboo charcoal, giving it an aroma and a flavor unlike anything you've tasted. You could say our pizza has real pizzazz. You sure have a lot of energy. Good pizza starts with good energy. That's my motto. Come on, let's ask him some questions. I'm actually in the middle of concocting a new type of pizza. It's a mushroom pizza that uses... Oh boy. Tochikaso. I've got a hit on my hands, don't you think? Tochikaso, isn't that some kind of herbal medicine? That's right, good guess. The idea popped into my head when I saw Paris. I'm sure people would enjoy a health-minded pizza.
Excuse me?
We're looking for the woman in this photo. We heard she works here. She does, yeah. That's Jessica. She's worked here about 2 years now. Why are you looking for her? She's a friend of ours. Ah, gotcha. Well, I'm sure she'd be happy to know you came by. I'm afraid she's not here at the moment, though. I believe she's gone to go get bamboo charcoal and other pizza ingredients. That's an important job when you work at a restaurant. That's helpful to know, thank you. The bamboo charcoal shop is right over there. Why don't you go take a look? Ah! That's Parasek's Japanese name. Guess that explains why the inspiration came from Paris. Welcome to the hottest curry spot in Bamboo Burrow. The Squovit is a quest giver. It's a Squovit. What's wrong? What? You're tired of eating curry every day? Looks like its partner is the owner of the curry place. It says it likes the super spicy curry they make with tomato berries, but... It's also the name of cordyceps. Okay. It keeps saying I want something sweet. Give me something sweet. I wish I could help it out. I wonder if there are any sweet berries nearby. Yeah, if we find one, let's bring it over here. There's only bamboo around here, though. Don't get your hopes up too high. The Gumshoes is a quest giver. I guess I shouldn't be surprised anymore. Hey, it's Gumshoes, the stakeout Pokemon. It's staring at the curry place very intensely. I wonder what's wrong. Well, let's ask it. Hey, what are you... Whoa, I just wanted to talk. No need to go all aggro. You're in the middle of a stakeout and can't chat, huh? Maybe there was some kind of incident. The people who come out of there always look like they're in pain? There must be something rotten going on in there, or so it says. They probably look like they're in pain because they ate something spicy. That tracks. It is a curry place after all. Nah, there's nothing rotten going on in there. They just ate something spicy. You look like you don't believe me. Alright then, I'll have you try the curry for yourself. Let's go, Tim. I didn't agree to this. Hi there, were you looking to buy some curry? Unfortunately, we just sold out. Sorry about that. What? Lucky for me, I had a lot of customers today. So I'm about to start prepping the curry for this evening. Sounds like it'll be a while before it's ready. But how am I gonna have Gumshoe spry the curry? Sorry you're disappointed, but there's nothing we can do. I'm just thinking out loud, mind you. But a customer was here and he bought a lot of curry buns. Personally, I think his eyes are bigger than his stomach. Maybe he wouldn't mind sharing one with us? What did this person look like? I believe he was wearing a green hoodie. Green hoodie, got it. Thank you. He might still be nearby. Let's go find him. Hey, excuse me, could you bring me some water? Huh? Are you okay? The smell. The curry bun is too spicy. Hey, you're the one who bought all the curry buns. That's a lot. I heard they're really good, so I bought a whole bunch. But I didn't think they'd be this spicy. Feel free to take some if you'd like. Are you sure? There's no way I could put a dent in these. This is perfect, eh, Tim? We'll take some then. Thank you. Let's go bring this to Gumshoes.
Sure.
Yeah, I brought you some curry. Curry buns, to be precise. You think they smell amazing, just wait till you taste one. Whoa, don't stuff it all down at once. Are you okay? Looks like it's gonna breathe fire. Gumshoes seem to like it, extreme spiciness and all. It says it'll be keeping an even closer eye on the joint. Maybe it's thinking it can have the leftovers. Alright, case closed. I suppose so. Got all sorts of ceramics from around the world. Feel free to take a look. Looks like no one's at the bamboo charcoal shop. Hello there. Huh? Is something wrong? This is the first time we've met, right? I think so. Why do you ask? You remind me of someone I met a while back who helped an injured Pokemon. I see. We must look similar, huh? Maybe you have a doppelganger, Tim. By the way, can I ask you a few questions? The air here feels really clean, doesn't it? Why do you think that is? I don't know. Why? Because bamboo plants keep the air clean. If you put bamboo charcoal in your room, it'll keep the air clean there too. I guess bamboo charcoal isn't just used for fuel. Maybe we can gift some as souvenirs. Good idea. Let's get some for Pablo on holiday too. Have you noticed anything unusual in the neighborhood lately? Nope, everything's the same as ever. Just look at Miss J. She's busy like always. Miss J? Who's that? Miss Jessica. She knows a lot about Pokemon. Jessica, do you know where she is right now? I saw her leave the pizzeria earlier. Thanks. We'll keep looking around here then. Pikachu, this Blossom must be... well, it's making its friend wait. Hey Blossom, isn't there something you're forgetting? It totally forgot about the performance. You're late. You should go to your meeting spot pronto. Oh, look, it's Michelle. Do you need something for my Sylveon? Sylveon? That's it, a Sylveon. What's up, Pikachu? Sylveon can project a calming aura. She should be able to break up Vikavolt and Heracross's fight. Really? Let's ask them. Would it be alright if your Sylveon helped us out? Some Pokemon over there are about to start fighting. Sure. Do you think you can help with that, Sylveon? Leave it to me, she says. I think she's saying she'll help. Alright, let's hurry back to those two Pokemon. Oh, you two, please help. I can't hold back any longer. Looks like we made it just in time. Work your magic, Sylveon.
Phew.
Yes!
Oh, that Heracross and my Vikavolt have calmed down. Hehe, Sylveon can make anyone feel warm and happy. I'd say it worked. Yeah, it really did. Hey, keep it together. So you're the ones who asked that girl for help? You saved the day, thank you. Oh no, Sylveon and her partner deserve all the credit. Isn't my Sylveon amazing? Yeah, you both did an incredible job. Thank you so much. Seems like our work here is done. No more fighting, alright you two? My Sylveon is amazing! Hey there, here to do some sightseeing? Then I got the souvenir for you. Our bamboo charcoal is made from only the finest pieces of bamboo. Trust me, our quality is first class. First class, eh? That's a bold statement. We'd love to hear more about this neighborhood, and about bamboo charcoal too, if you don't mind. No problem at all. Can't tell you much about the neighborhood, I'm afraid, but I can talk your ear off about bamboo charcoal. Why did I say it like that? I guess we may as well listen to his charcoal spiel. As I'm sure you're well aware, Bamboo Burrow is famous for its bamboo. By harnessing that abundant natural resource, bamboo charcoal was born. Our bamboo charcoal is crafted by a charcoal master with 60 years of experience. He pours his heart and soul into every piece. Wow, 60 years. I know, right? I've learned a ton by working with him. He's so dedicated to his craft. But I guess he'd have to be to do this for 80 years. Yeah, 80 years is a long time to do anything. Wait, hold on. Didn't he just say 60 years? I highly recommend our bamboo charcoal as a souvenir.
Excuse me?
Have you noticed anything unusual in the neighborhood lately? Huh? Strange question, stranger. Nothing comes to mind, though. I see. Well, thanks anyway. Guess nothing strange has been going on. It's Dino! This Pokemon is hanging out near the restaurants. I'm a big fan of the pizzeria in this neighborhood. I could eat there every day, no problem. Is it that good? Oh man, I don't even have the words to describe how good it is. She must be talking about the pizzeria where Jessica works. Let's ask her about it. Right, excuse me, could we ask you a few questions? Of course, if you got questions about pizza, I'm your gal. The pizzeria in this neighborhood is famous among pizza enthusiasts. Famous, huh? Now I want to try it. We can get some after we finish our investigation.
Excuse me?
Have you noticed anything unusual in the neighborhood lately? Let's see. Something strange happened yesterday at the pizzeria. What? At the pizzeria? Tim, if it happened yesterday, that must mean... Yeah, can you tell me more about what happened? They served me something that wasn't on the menu. Does that mean they consider me a regular now? Wait, that was the strange thing? One thing's for sure, she really loves that pizzeria. Remember back when Legends Arceus dropped, and Paris was like the meme arbiter of death because of how aggressive it was in the first area? Good times. He says his partner is obsessed with pizza. That must be a lot to deal with. He says the manager of the pizzeria and the folks at the herbal remedy shop are always glancing at him. I guess they really like him?
Hey,
Have you witnessed anything unusual lately? Nothing in particular, huh? Well, sorry to bother you. Oh, hi, Detective. What a coincidence seeing you here. You weren't by chance following me, were you? It's the quiz professor. She came all the way here. No, we didn't follow you. We just had something important to do here. But now that we have run into each other, does that mean... Yep, that's right. There's only one thing for us to do. I've been here a few times for my research, but it's always exciting. There are all kinds of Pokemon here. I don't see any way out of this. Okay, here's question number 1. What Pokemon bites and eats anything it comes across? Eats anything it comes across, huh? Maybe we can find it hanging out somewhere that has food. Great idea. Let's go see. Okay, let me know when you figure out which Pokemon it is. Hey Pikachu, this Pokemon keeps biting everything around it. Then it's gotta be a dino. It bites anything that moves, so be careful. It says it likes to eat all the food the tourists drop. That's quite an appetite. Which means... it must be the answer to the quiz professor's question. Yeah, let's go tell her. Why, hello, Detective. Have you figured out the answer? Yes, it's Dino, right? That's right. Bravo! Dino can't see, so they navigate their surroundings by biting everything. Don't get too close to it or you'll get bit. They pretty much eat everything, but they'll remember when something's especially tasty. No wonder it hangs out near the restaurants. The pizza and curry there are delicious. I just hope it doesn't get into trouble if it bites a Pokemon. On to question number 2. What sharp-eyed Pokemon keeps watch from above for anyone suspicious? It must have distinctive eyes. I don't think I saw any Pokemon with sharp eyes around here. The Pokemon in question might not be on this street. Let me know when you find the answer. What a huge gate. I wonder if it's... Yep, locked. If the gate weren't locked, we could get into the bamboo forest through here. We don't want to go forcing our way in, so let's try asking the people in the area for information.
did someone scream just now?
It came from up ahead. Let's go check it out.
Ow.
Meow, meow.
Are you okay? Don't worry. I've just gotten thrown on my back again. Jessica! Rachel? Tim? Friends with Jessica, are you? Of course Beckett decided to give out now. Is something wrong? No, just sitting with a memory. Sorry for the trouble, Jessica. Please, don't be sorry, just take it easy. Wish I could at least deliver the bamboo charcoal, but I'm out of stock, sorry to say. In that case, I can go to the kiln and get some charcoal. I was about to go to the bamboo forest to collect some pizza ingredients anyway. Mighty kind of you to offer, but I fear the bamboo charcoal might be too heavy for one person to manage alone. We can help. I'm up for that. What do you think, Jessica? Oh, thanks, you two. That'd be a big help. Much obliged. Sorry to put you both to work after you came all this way to see Jessica. We're happy to help, really. We'll give it our all. I'm getting pumped up just thinking about it. Thanks, Meowth. Take care of the boss for me, okay? The bamboo forest is beyond the gate, right? It was locked earlier. What? Oh, that apprentice of mine. Did he lock the gate when he left for the charcoal kiln? I told him to keep the gate open from morning to evening. Easy. Getting worked up isn't going to help your back. Here, take the key and be careful out there. We will, thank you. Seems like those people targeting Jessica haven't made it here yet. Yeah, thankfully. Hey, Jessica, how are you doing? You haven't seen anyone suspicious around, have you? I don't think so. Why? Oh, it's nothing. Never mind. Come on, let's hurry up and get this done. Thanks for that. Oh, lots of people to talk to. Sorry to have you deal with this. I know you came here to have fun. It's no big deal, seriously. Yeah, what are friends for? I don't mean to rush you, but do you mind if we head over to the bamboo forest to get the charcoal and ingredients now? And it's just around the corner on the other side of the gate. Sorry for the hassle, but I really do appreciate your help. We've got this covered. You just take it easy for a while. Feels a little pathetic with not being able to get the charcoal myself, but I'll try and rest up.
Yeah.
He's happy to answer our questions if it'll help Jessica. Great, thanks.
Yeah.
Now, at first he thought there wasn't much to do here, but now he actually likes it that way. We should move here too, huh? I see the appeal, but... There's not a single cafe around here. Oh man, how would you survive?
Meow, meow, meow.
He says that he and Jessica have been together for a long time now. She got a lot happier after she moved to this neighborhood. She enjoyed her old job a lot, but she was exhausted all the time. She seems to get on well with the people here. Sounds like she made the right decision for herself.
Yes.
I'm so glad Jessica's okay. Looks like no one shady's been around either. Let's help her out before we ask her any questions.
Huh? Why is this Berserk Pokemon sign here?
R could be why.
We dealt with that years ago. No need for this now. I'll get rid of it.
You can't do that, Pikachu. Pikachu? Pikachu!
Detective Harry Goodman.
Warning. Berserk Pokemon. This is definitely the spot.
Excuse me?
Yo! Sorry, I can explain. Here. It's on the card.
Oh, well, thanks. Harry Goodman. You're a detective?
Huh? I'm not just a detective.
Huh?
I'm a great detective. Detective Harry!
Huh. Well, great detective or not, I can't say I've heard of you. Well, you'd know if you were in the know, you know. Right, so you're here on official business then? Did something happen to warrant an investigation by a great detective? Yep, that incident with the Berserk Pokemon. What? You came all the way here for that? We reported it to the police, so there's no need to put yourself in danger. Plus, the bamboo forest is closed off right now. Right, understandably. It'd be dangerous if the Berserk Pokemon got into this area. We all came to an agreement that we should keep the gate locked until the police give us permission to reopen it. For now, the boss is holding onto the key. That all makes sense. Safety of everyone in this neighborhood is the top priority. Who's this boss you mentioned? The master of the charcoal shop, and he's also responsible for tending to the bamboo forest. Hence why he has the key to the gate. Well, that all was very helpful, thanks. Sorry to bother you at such a busy time. Your pizzeria must be opening for lunch soon. What? How did you know I run a pizzeria? The flour and sauce on your clothes are fresh. Plus, I can smell the bamboo charcoal on you. Huh. Guess you really are a great detective. Well, I'm gonna head back now. I'll stop by your shop later. There have been multiple eyewitness reports of Pokemon going berserk in this city. But I didn't think those same incidents would happen in a peaceful place like this. Seems like something's afoot in Rhyme City. I'll start my investigation by talking to the locals. Great detective tip number 12. Use those legs while investigating. I'm a big fan of the pizzeria in this neighborhood. I could eat there every day, no problem. I've heard their pizza's famous, but eating it every day seems like overkill. Trust me, you'll understand once you try it. Alright, I will. I'd love to hear what you think of the pizza. Is this your first time in Bamboo Borough? Yeah, it's a beautiful neighborhood. Isn't it? Between the fantastic air quality and the delicious food, life's pretty good here. The bamboo forest is usually so quiet and serene, but we're not allowed to go in now. Yeah, I saw the warning sign about the Berserk Pokemon. The folks at the pizzeria get a lot of their ingredients from the bamboo forest. At this rate, they're going to be in trouble. The bamboo forest plays an important role in the lives of the people here. Having it closed off must create some serious problems. The other day, I heard cracking noises and a deep roar come from the bamboo forest. It came out of nowhere and it totally freaked me out. All I could think about was making sure my poor Paris was safe. It must have been scary. Were you hurt? No, I was okay. I heard later on that it was a Berserk Pokemon making all that noise. The deep roar you mentioned is a helpful piece of information, but it's still difficult to guess what kind of Pokemon it was. I've heard the mushrooms on Paris's back are called Tochikasu. Apparently they're pretty rare. Don't worry, I won't try and take them from you. Ah, the Sylveon was an Eevee all these years ago. I'm so bored! Hey kiddo, one long face. I'm not allowed to play in the bamboo forest anymore. Because of the Berserk Pokemon, right? Yeah, I used to go there every day, but now it's suddenly too dangerous. I understand your frustration, but I think it's best to play this one safe. You can play somewhere else for the time being, alright? Sure, but I don't just go in there to play, I help run errands too. Is that right? Good for you. Plus, like, I was there first, not the Berserk Pokemon. The Bamboo Forest's always been my spot. I see why you're upset, but... Hey, mister, if you ever see the Berserk Pokemon, tell him to stop, okay? Sure thing, kiddo. I'll let him know. Welcome. How about a souvenir to remember your trip?
Okay.
Sure, I'll take a look. Wow, there's a lot of stuff here. I bet you do great business. I am quite proud of my selection, yes, though it might not make much difference soon. Why is that? The Berserk Pokemon, of course. I'm worried customers will stop coming here if the situation keeps getting worse. That's bad news for a business in a tourist area. I'm actually here to investigate the Berserk Pokemon. I'm a detective. Oh, really? That's a relief. I'd love to help you out with your investigation. Bamboo Burrow is a wonderful place. The people and Pokemon here are all terrifically kind. I wonder if the lush scenery and fresh air have anything to do with that. I'd love to come here one day just to sightsee. Hard to enjoy it properly while I'm working a case. Please do. Make sure to stop by here again, too. For sure. I was actually in the bamboo forest yesterday to access the storage area. Thankfully, I didn't encounter any Berserk Pokemon, but a bunch of bamboo stalks were broken and the paths were ruined. It was devastating. I can imagine that wasn't a pleasant sight. Still, I'm glad you were okay. By the way, why did a souvenir shop clerk like you need to go out into the forest? The master of the charcoal shop hurt his back 3 days ago, so I went in to get his supplies for him. Luckily, the storage area was undamaged. It was just the elevator that was broken. Oh, did the Berserk Pokemon do that too? No, it happens quite often. The boss always fixes it. Please don't tell the charcoal shop master about the broken elevator. If he finds out, he'll insist that he fixed it himself despite his injured back. Gotcha. My lips are sealed. Sounds like that elevator is important to the master of the charcoal shop. The Berserk Pokemon appeared in the bamboo forest rather recently. There were crackling noises from the bamboo forest. Then I heard a Pokemon go roar. Right after that, some people came running out of the bamboo forest. They say they saw a shadow with red eyes going berserk deep in the forest. Deep in the bamboo forest. Do you think I could talk to those people? I believe they were all tourists, so I'm afraid they're long gone. I see. That's too bad. I really wish I could talk to more witnesses about this.
Okay.
Thanks for your help. Leaving already, detective? Surely you need a few more souvenirs. Yeah, you're a good salesman, aren't you? Actually, just the thing for you. It's a hat. How about for one of your kids? Hey, kid-sized detective hat. Good call. Great detective tip 13. Always make sure to look your very best. This would probably fit Sophia's head better than Tim's. Okay, I'll take this. As for Tim, I'll get him this water bottle. Thank you very much. I'll wrap these up for you. Thanks. I hope they like their gifts. Alright, I better solve this case before Sophia grows out of this hat. Oh, welcome. Sorry, but we don't have much in stock right now.
Grief.
An herbal remedy shop with no herbal remedies. So, just a shop then? We sold through most of our inventory. The owner left to get more ingredients, but he's still not back. Guess I caught you at a bad time. Not really. I'm just holding down the fort here, so I've got plenty of time to talk. In that case, could I ask you a few questions? Oh, is this your card? Let's see here. A detective? Wow, you don't meet one of those every day. Ask away, I guess. I'll answer whatever I can. I'm pretty bored right now anyway, so this is perfect. Ask me whatever you want. If you're looking for herbal remedies, Bamboo Burrow's got you covered. Our medicine will give you immediate relief, guaranteed. If you're feeling all well, we'll help you quell those bad feelings. Sounds interesting. What kind of medicine do you have? Oh, you know, all sorts. Couldn't tell you much about them, though. I'm just here to watch the shop. You sounded like you knew what you were talking about a second ago, but now I'm having second thoughts. Apparently there was a Pokemon going berserk in the Bamboo Forest. It caused us all sorts of trouble. I wonder if it was just in a bad mood. Maybe I'll give it some herbal medicine if we run into each other.
Grief.
Love where your head's at, but that'd be pretty dangerous. Better steer clear. Still, I wonder if herbal medicine works on Pokemon, too. It does, but it lowers base friendship. So, like, you know, use a route and then bike around the place for, like, 20 minutes. It'll be fine. It's cheaper than manufactured medicines, too. Of course it does. Herbal medicine is amazing. It can bring relief to just about any ailment. I take some every day, which is why I'm always full of energy. Haha. Well, that's one mystery solved. There are all kinds of ingredients for herbal medicine in the bamboo forest. Plants, mushrooms, even shed Pokemon skin. The bamboo forest is closed off right now, though. Is that why the owner's away? Yeah, he had to go somewhere far off to find the ingredients he needs. Good guess. Sounds like a hassle. Did you hurt your back? Customer. Sorry you have to see me like this. I promise this month's batch of bamboo charcoal is in much better shape than my back is. Oh, no, please, stay where you are. Well, take a look at this. A detective, eh? Not just a Sorry, force of habit. Yes, I'm here to investigate the berserk Pokemon. I'd like to take a look around the bamboo forest if you don't mind. I won't cause any trouble. The gate to the bamboo forest is locked. We can't let any berserk Pokemon into the area. The gate's staying closed for public safety, you hear? I don't care if you want to investigate. I ain't budging on this. Alright. Can I at least ask you a few questions, then? Look at you with your detective notebook and all. What do you want to know? I heard this area is famous for its bamboo forest and bamboo charcoal. Yep, right you are. Bamboo charcoal's got an antibacterial and deodorizing properties, and it can improve the quality of water and soil, too. Wonderful product, really. Just put it in a room and it makes everything better. No wonder it's famous. You have my loyal customers to thank for that. They could make more. Do you make all this charcoal by yourself? Pretty much. I reckon I should start looking for an apprentice. Say, you wouldn't happen to know any promising young upstarts who might be interested? Well, I have a son and a daughter. They sure seem promising to me. I'm not so sure they're too interested in a career in making charcoal, though. Yeah, best to let your children choose their own paths in life. Thanks all the same. I'm sure I'll find an apprentice yet. The berserk Pokemon. I reckon it showed up about a week ago. Never seen it myself, but I've heard it making noise and causing all kinds of ruckus. 3 days ago, I went to the charcoal kiln and found it wrecked up something fierce. The berserk Pokemon might have done it. Interesting. Was there anything else unusual about the area? No, just the wrecked kiln. Nothing seems to be stolen. Tried to clean it up, and that's when I hurt my back. I haven't been back to the bamboo forest since. That's probably for the best. You should take it easy and leave the cleanup to the other folks here. Once my back's straightened out, I'm getting back to work like you wouldn't believe. I'll be making trips to the bamboo forest too, of course. I ain't letting some berserk Pokemon scare me out of running my bamboo charcoal shop. I like your spirit. Sounds like I should pay that wrecked charcoal kiln a visit.
Now then.
So about the gate. I told you, I ain't opening it. Detective or otherwise, no one's allowed in. It's too dangerous. What if we run into the berserk Pokemon? I ain't opening the gate, and I ain't giving you the key to... Alright, I hear ya.
Now then.
What should I do?
Now then.
I gotta borrow the key to the gate in order to get into the bamboo forest. Problem is, Master of the Charcoal Shop's got that key, and he's a real stubborn piece of work. He's not just gonna give it to me if I tell him I need it for my investigation. No, I need a reason to enter the bamboo forest that'll actually convince him to give me that key. I'll just need info, any kind really, something to point me in the right direction. Maybe the people around here know something. Let me think this through. Based on all the info I've gathered, how can I convince the Master of the Charcoal Shop to lend me the key?
I see.
Whenever the elevator's on the fritz, the old charcoal shop master will bend over backward to fix it, which can't be good for that injured back of his. That's what the souvenir shop owner said, more or less. Which goes to show that elevator is extremely important to him. Maybe if I tell the master of the charcoal shop that I'll fix the elevator, he'll agree to lend me the key. Okay, I'll go negotiate with him.
Okay.
Alright, I'll go see the master of the charcoal shop and convince him to let me borrow the key. Sure hope he's open to being convinced. Hey there, do you have a minute? Oh, it's you again. I'm still not handing over the key. I know. I'm actually here to talk about the elevator in the storage area. I hear it breaks down a lot. Sure it does, and I'm always the one who's gotta fix it. Wait, it ain't gonna broke itself again, has it? Keep me in the dark again while I gotta... Easy there. They didn't tell you because they all want you to rest. Now, how do you usually fix it? I just give it a few whacks with some bamboo. It's like playing the drums. Seriously, no wonder the elevator keeps breaking. Your back's never gonna heal if you keep that up. I'll go fix the elevator. Amateur like you wouldn't know the first thing about fixing elevators. Stay out of it. I might not seem like it, but I'm pretty good with machines. I even fix my own car when it needs work. Is that right? You sure you can fix it? Well, at least do better than hitting it with bamboo. What do you say? Fine, take the key. I'd rather suffer my back than you right now anyway. I figure you'd do some investigating while you're in that bamboo forest. You meet with any danger in there, you better run for it, hear me? Sure thing. Thanks.
What was that? Okay.
Just gotta put the key in here and... Oh. This gate is surprisingly heavy. Alright, it's open. Why it's so quiet here? Not even the slightest sign of a Pokemon. Alright, let's see what I can find.
Good grief.
Ugh, didn't expect to find something so soon. I'll conduct a thorough investigation of the scene so I can figure out exactly what happened here. The Berserk Pokemon came all the way here, huh? The old Charcoal Master was right to lock the gate. Okay, let's see what I can find.
Okay.
These footprints paint a pretty clear picture of what went down here. Gotta make sure not to miss anything. You see scorches on the ground, a big one and a small one. The nearby grass and bamboo don't look burned though. Doesn't seem like there was a fire. Maybe the scorches were made by an electric type move. Pokemon footprints. Big ones and small ones. Judging by the depth of the big ones, the Pokemon that planted them must have been heavy. Looks like the bigger footprints keep going straight down this path. As for the smaller footprints, there are a lot of them, strangely enough. Looks like they round the corner up ahead and continue down a side path. Broken bamboo stalks. Looks like they all broke at once. Based on the coloration of the cross-section, this likely happened this morning. You'd need a lot of force to leave scratch marks that deep. Could they have been made by some kind of machine? No. Maybe a Pokemon claw. That's all there is to see here.
Time to start deducing. Okay.
Okay. Let's start by going over the information I've gathered and try to deduce what happened here.
I see.
First, the different sized set of footprints tell me there was a big Pokemon and a small Pokemon. Judging by how these footprints were formed, the two definitely encountered each other here. Next, the scorches on the ground. Those were likely caused by a Pokemon using an electric-type move. Based on the evidence, some Pokemon definitely got into a scrap with each other. With all that said, if I follow both sets of footprints, I should be able to find the Berserk Pokemon. I'll follow the footprints of those two Pokemon. I should be able to get some clarity on what went down here. I just hope it'll lead me to the Berserk Pokemon.
Huh? Is that?
Jump.
Hey, you okay?
Pika Pika! Pika! Pika!
Easy, easy! I'm not gonna try anything. You're protecting your friend, aren't you?
Pikachu!
Whoa! Sorry! Sorry!
I guess there were two Pokemon that made the smaller footprints. Looks like Panchim's injured too. I gotta take a look, and try not to take out that Pikachu even more while I'm at it.
Now then.
I won't hurt you. I'm just gonna take a look. Seems like it can't move its arms and legs too well. Maybe it's paralyzed. Pikachu's protecting Panchim. It looks pretty worked up. Guess it doesn't like humans. That's right, it would make sense if the scorch marks I saw on the ground earlier were caused by this Pikachu using an electric-type move. Panchim looks exhausted, and it's injured too. It must be feeling pretty lousy. The small footprints I saw earlier must have been Panchim's and Pikachu's. They were probably attacked by a big Pokemon.
Okay.
Okay, I have a good sense of what's going on with these Pokemon. Panchim's low on energy, and paralyzed too. It's in worse shape than I thought. What can I use to treat Panchim's injury? I might find something if I search around town. I just need to keep looking until I find something. Hang in there, Panchim. Help is on the way. So this is the origin of how Harry met Pikachu. Interesting. I imagine it's because the character designers wanted to create a character with dad vibes because he's supposed to be Tim's dad. Ask me whatever you want. Could you help me out with something? What's up? We only have herbal medicine here. That's exactly what I need. There's an injured Panchim that could use some attention. It's very weak, and I think it's paralyzed too. You know, I think I have just the thing. It should be right... Here, the seal powder should cure its paralysis. Perfect. Thanks a million. I wanted to give you an energy root too, but I think we're out. Sorry about that. They work wonders for restoring strength. No worries at all. The heal powder on its own will be a huge help. So about that energy root, do you know where I can find one? I'd like to track one down myself if possible, so I appreciate any bits of info you can offer. Assuming they aren't trade secrets or something. Sorry, I'm not really supposed to share that kind of stuff. Yeah, I figured. Guess it was worth a shot. The owner's son always goes out to the bamboo forest to collect energy roots. He's got a real knack for finding them, but he won't tell us adults how he does it. The owner just leaves the job to his son at this point. He won't share his tips with any of the adults, huh? Interesting. Where is he now? He used to collect rocks in the bamboo forest before it was closed off. I think he just plays around here. Thanks. I'll go see if I can find him. Hey, kiddo. I heard your dad owns the herbal remedy shop. You visited our shop, huh? Find anything good? Yeah, I got some heal powder. They were out of energy roots, though. Oh, energy roots. There's a trick to finding those. So I've heard. Could you give me some pointers? I need one. Or I need to find one to help an injured Pokemon. So you go inside the bamboo forest, right? And then the energy roots are... The energy roots are... where? I don't know. Should I really share my secret? It's kind of cool being the only one who can find him. How about this? I'll tell you if you can get me an oval stone.
Grief.
Really, kid? You're gonna play hardball with me? Fine, I'll get you an oval stone. Where does one find an oval stone anyway? Happini has them. If you see a bush moving in the bamboo forest, sometimes a Happini will come out. A bush in the bamboo forest, huh? Okay, I'll keep my eyes peeled. Question is, can we get to a bush before interacting with Pikachu? Pikachu will be safe with Pikachu. I'll go look for something that can heal it. Okay, we can't go that way. Did something just move? Oh, it's a Shiftry. You scared me, pal. Or maybe I scared it. Hey, my bad. I'll be careful next time. I think I heard something just now. It's a Happini. That thing you're holding is an opal stone, right? Not an egg? Oh, you're giving it to me? Thanks. You're a generous Pokemon. Oh, Stare, I don't know if you're still here in chat, but I'm pretty sure if you click on, like, your, like, if you click on the thing next to, like, the chat box, you can, turn on the, artist badge. Do you have an oval stone? Is this what you're looking for? Yeah, that's it. Well, let's consider it a symbol of our friendship. Take good care of it, okay? I will, thank you. I'll tell you my secret to finding energy roots now. Behold. A berry? Yep, a nanab berry. It's Bumblebee's favorite. If you see a hole in the ground, try holding one of those near it. Bumblebee will smell the berry and come out. Once it does, look inside the hole. That's where the energy roots are, huh? Alright, I'll give it a shot, thanks. So there should be like a little thing next to the send a message text. Hovering over it, it should pop up saying chat identity. And then from there, I think you can turn on the artist badge. I'm not 100% sure. I did attribute the emote to you, though. Good luck, mister. I hope you can help that injured Pokemon. You can't? That's weird. A hole in the ground. Is this it? If this works, Bumblebee should come out.
Bumpy! Bumpy!
Ugh, scared me. Popped out before I could even take out the Nana Berry. Hey, don't go shoving your ear in my pocket. What? You took my Nana Berry. Oh well, guess it was meant for you anyway. You take that, and I'll take a look in this hole. It's pretty deep, There's something in here. 1, 2, 3. Whoa, look at that shape. This is definitely an energy root.
Okay.
Alright, I found some things that might help. I just gotta evaluate which of them will work best for Pancham. I mean, I could also just choose something at random and see what happens. But Pancham's in pretty rough shape. I probably shouldn't overwhelm it with stuff that might not work. I'll choose something I know will make it feel better. Pancham's low on energy and paralyzed. The obvious answer for treating those two things is an energy root and heal powder. I'll bring him to Pancham right away.
Okay.
Alright. I've got all the medicine I need to heal Pancham.
Okay.
Sorry for the wait. I brought you some medicine. Nice job keeping Pancham safe, Pikachu.
Pika!
Wait, look. I swear, I'm just trying to help your friend. That's all.
Pika.
There. Sit tight for a second. You'll feel better after you eat this. Tastes bad, huh? That's how you know it's working. Seems like you're doing a lot better. Now, the question is, who would do such a thing to Pancham? Oh, that cry.
A Pokemon roar? Seems like it came from the far end of the forest. Am I finally gonna meet this berserk Pokemon?
Pika.
You gotta at least trust me a little now, right? Nice one, Pancham. I can tell you're feeling better. Way to hang in there. Okay, that's just a small clearing. Oh, it's a Laramar.
Must be this way.
That Hoot-Hoot looked pretty panicked. I bet it saw something terrifying. They probably saw the same thing I'm looking for. The Berserk Pokemon. The Berserk Pokemon must be near where that Hoot-Hoot was. I'll investigate the area and figure out how I can get there. Now that I'm getting a proper look, this is quite the sight. Doesn't seem like there's much to see here, but you never know till you look. I'll go ahead and investigate. This huge boulder must have broke apart when it fell down here. Now it's more like a cliff face. This boulder's pretty tough. I don't think it'll break apart any further. This looks like it used to be a path up the hill, but it's been completely eroded. I'm not sure if this boulder fell naturally or if the Berserk Pokemon knocked it loose, but either way, I'm glad no one was hurt.
Okay.
I think that's all there is to see here.
Okay.
Okay, time to figure this thing out.
I see.
The boulder crushed the path leading up the hill, but the path should still continue at the top of the hill. If I climb up the boulder, I should be able to get to that path and make my way to the Berserk Pokemon.
Okay.
If I climb up the boulder, I should find a path. Getting back down might be tough, though. I'll figure that out later. Time to get climbing.
All right then. Just a little climb. No problem. Just a bit more to go. Good grief.
Phew. Been a while since I did something like this. I'm definitely out of shape. There's that path. This ought to lead me closer to the Berserk Pokemon. What was that? Is this the entrance to the storage area? If so, I need to fix the elevator on there. But first I gotta find the Berserk Pokemon.
Who are they? And what are they up to?
Pika.
Hmm?
Pika Pika.
Wait, hold on!
Pika!
Who's there? Oh boy. Excuse me. What are you doing here?
Who, us? Just gathering bamboo shoots.
It sure doesn't look that way.
Alright, shut him up. Let's go!
Oh no. Pikachu, this way!
Pikachu!
Watch out! Run for it, Pikachu!
Pika Pika!
This way!
Pikachu!
Not good! Hurry!
Pikachu! Pikachu, wake up!
You're awake. Yeah. Tim? Guess I fell asleep. Hey, Pikachu? This isn't the first time that's happened. Maybe you should get yourself checked out. Whoa, I just off for a bit and you're acting like I'm about to keel over or something. That's not what I meant, but... Okay, sorry. It's fine. Anyway, I just remembered. I've been here before, a long time ago. Huh? What do you mean? What did you remember, Pikachu? I came all the way to Bamboo Burrow after hearing about the Berserk Pokemon. While I was here, I borrowed a gate key from the charcoal shopmaster. I battled a Laron and, oh yeah, the Bamboo Forest is also where Harry and I first met. Takes me back. You borrowed a key and met my dad? Hey, did something happen to Pikachu? He fainted earlier, but now he's acting like nothing's wrong? Yeah, he's fine. I think. Who, me? Never been better. I've got a few more questions. What do you mean you borrowed the key to the gate? I came to this town because I heard that a Pokemon had gone berserk in the Bamboo Forest. But I couldn't get into the forest to investigate like I wanted because the gate was locked. The charcoal shopmaster had the key, but man was he stubborn. Getting him to lend it to me was no small feat. You borrowed the key from the charcoal shopmaster? Yeah, in exchange for fixing the elevator. I guess you do need a key to open this gate, but... Did you really battle a Laron last time you were here? Yep, battled it twice in the Bamboo Forest. Once when I saved Pancham, and then again when I saved Harry. That Laron did not know when to quit. He just kept coming at us, but I hit it with my electric-type moves. Pikachu used his electric-type moves? Maybe he could still use them back then? So, about the first time you met Dad. That was back when I was investigating the Bamboo Forest. Found some footprints. And then I crossed a river to get into the Bamboo Forest and wound up living there for a while. When I saw Harry, I jumped out because I thought he was dangerous. I get that's when you two met, but... I'm not quite sure I can make sense of your story. Seems like a lot happened when Pikachu and Dad first met. But some of these pieces aren't quite fitting together. I'll have to organize all this information. Something about Pikachu's story doesn't add up. I wonder if he's mixing up his dreams with reality. He'd probably get mad if I suggested that, though. I've got to clarify some things with him after he settles down. For now, I'll go over what Pikachu said and try to figure out which part of his story doesn't add up.
Oh!
Pikachu's story seems to contradict itself. Let me think this through and figure out which part of his story doesn't add up. If I remember correctly, Pikachu said he met Dad in the Bamboo Forest. Since Pikachu entered the Bamboo Forest by crossing a river, Dad had to have been the one who used the key to open the gate. Maybe he heard that story from Dad, got the details mixed up, and thinks he's the one who got the key. You sure you're alright, Pikachu? Shouldn't you stay behind and get some rest? You worry too much, Tim. Let's help Jessica first, then ask questions later. As long as we stick with Jessica, we'll be able to protect her if those people who are after her decide to show up. Good call. Alright, Pikachu, let's go. Yeah.
Yes.
Is Pikachu going to be okay? Yeah, he's all good now. Thanks for checking in.
Yes.
Let me know right away if Pikachu starts feeling ill again. Will do, thank you. Well then, let's head inside the Bamboo Forest.
Yes.
I wanted to gather ingredients for our daily specials first. Would that be alright? Yeah, on the hunt for pizza ingredients. Sounds exciting. Our pizza is made from ingredients found in the Bamboo Forest. My manager takes the freshness of our product very seriously. Bamboo Burrow is just full of folks who are dedicated to their craft. So, Tim and Pikachu, could you two find me an herb and an egg? Sure thing. Rachel and I will go look for mushrooms and... Huh? What's wrong? Look, Rachel, an energy root, and it's big! Oh, why do you sound so excited? Because they're really hard to find. I usually have to ask the herbal remedy shop for them. I guess this one got pushed by this boulder and just popped out. Could you give me a hand, Rachel? It must be a pretty rare find just because this fired up about it. In that case, we can go look for mushrooms too. Thank you, Tim. Though you might not find any. Not only are they out of season, but mushroom picking is very popular right now. I'll keep that in mind. Okay, Pikachu, let's go. So, we just gotta find an herb, an egg, and some mushrooms, right? A perfect chance for this great detective to flex his searching muscles.
Tim, over here! Hey, Tim, I don't know if it's the ambiance or the smell of bamboo, but just being here is making me feel really calm and relaxed. I wonder why.
Huh? Something about this place feels familiar. Did you find something, Pikachu? It's probably nothing. You sure you're okay, Pikachu? Do you want to rest? Nah, don't worry about me. Looks like there isn't anything for us to find here. Ooh! It's a drag cloak. Oh, and he's missing his Dreepy. Is this Pokemon okay? It looks so sad. It's a drag cloak. Something must be bothering it. What's wrong, drag cloak? What? The Dreepy you keep on your head and care for went missing? Did you say on its head? Yeah, drag cloak carry Pokemon called Dreepy around on their heads. Where did Dreepy go missing? Inside the bamboo forest, huh? Of course. We'll let you know if we find Dreepy. Yeah, we will. Hey Pikachu, this thing looks awfully familiar. What is it?
Fungus.
Fungus. Whoa. Oh, it's a fungus. I think we've got a fungus among us. Get it? I believe the funny has been received. What's with that look, Tim? Blurting out whatever pops into my head is how I keep my mind sharp as a tack. Really? You think having no filter keeps your mind sharp? You know, if you just loosened up a bit, you'd be that much closer to being a great detective like me. Look, now you've gone and confused it. Sorry. Okay, Fungus, let's chat.
Hey,
We're looking for some mushrooms. Any idea where we can find some? Oh, mushrooms are in short supply this time of year. But its friend Paris might know where to get some. Paris? Okay, thanks. We'll go ask it.
Fungus.
It says it sees Jessica all the time, and she's always been kind to the Pokemon around here. Sounds like Fungus thinks very highly of her. Hey, you two, got a minute? Huh? Can I help you? Oh, sorry if I startled you. I'm a Pokemon researcher. There's supposedly a very rare Pokemon that lives in this bamboo forest. I've been walking around searching for it for so long that my legs are starting to go numb, and I still can't seem to find it. What sort of rare Pokemon? A Dunsparce. At the mere sight of a human, it digs a hole as quickly as it can and burrows itself away. Doesn't sound too fond of humans. Maybe it's shy? If you ever come across a Dunsparce, please let me know. I'd give anything to see it for myself. Sure, we'll let you know if we spot one. Thanks. Hope you'll be back with some good news. This Pokemon is perched up there. watching over the bamboo forest. As if it's keeping an eye out for anything dangerous. We both clearly look suspicious, or so it says. What? We're just trying to conduct an investigation. Ah, that explains it. A while back, an unfamiliar Pokemon went berserk around here. Since then, it's been trying to alert everyone to any potential dangers it sees. A dangerous Pokemon, huh? We should be careful ourselves. Oh yeah, Tim. Is this the Pokemon the quiz professor was talking about? Yeah, it's a perfect match. Okay, let's give our answer next time we see her. Something's moving in this bush. Let me take a look. It's a Chansey. Hey, it's Chansey. Don't you think that egg it's holding would make a perfect pizza ingredient? Yeah, I'm sure Jessica would be thrilled if we brought her one of Chansey's eggs. It says it'll give us one. Aren't you glad we chanced upon a Chansey? Chanced upon a Chansey? Pikachu, that's one of the worst dad jokes I've ever heard. Hey, for once the pun was not intended. That only works in Japan. It says that egg should be just what Jessica's looking for. So it knows Jessica? Yep, they see each other in the forest all the time. In that case, maybe we can ask it some questions. It says that Pokemon like to come to the bamboo forest because of its abundant nature. The water and air here are so fresh and clean it never wants to leave this place. Sounds like a comfortable home for these Pokemon. Yep, must be the same for Jessica too. Jessica's a hard worker who likes to put others first. Yeah, that tracks. Couldn't agree more, Chansey. Sounds like Jessica does deserve to be happy. I think I understand that feeling. Me too. If you work hard, you deserve all the great things that come with it.
Oh!
There are some berries growing on this tree. These are nanab berries. We saw these at the ruins too. How do they taste again? I already know. Why don't you try one, Tim? Okay. Oh, wow, it's really sweet. Right? Let's bring one to Squovit. Yeah, I hope Squovit likes it.
Oh!
I think I just saw something sparkle. Oh yeah? Let me see. Oh, what a pretty brooch. Maybe it's the one Meowth was looking for. It has to be. Let's bring it over when we get a chance. What's got you looking so down in the dumps? You take a toxic to the face or something? Is something wrong with it? It was taking a walk around the storage area at the far end of Bamboo Forest. Then suddenly an unfamiliar Pokemon rushed out and tried to attack it. Oh man, is it okay? It escaped right away so it wasn't hurt, but its disguise got busted. Unfortunately, its disguise is super difficult to fix, and that's why it's feeling so crestfallen. That's so sad. Is there anything we can do to help? It says a mirror would help. Okay, we'll go look for a mirror, so just wait right there. Hey, don't we know this Poniard? It's the Poniard we met while working on the stolen jewel case. What are you doing out here, of all places? Your journey to Warrior had led you all the way here? And more importantly, you want us to look at this? Just looks like a cut-up stalk of bamboo to me. Whoa, it suddenly got real angry. Fool, the sharpness of this cross-section, the beauty of the cut, none but a master of the blade could have accomplished such a feat. And only a warrior would be able to appreciate it, Poniard says. I guess it takes a real connoisseur to recognize when something's done masterfully. It thinks a Pokemon must have cut it with a move. Bring to me the slicer of bamboo, it says. And it's serious about this request. Deadly serious. If it's that important to Poniard, let's help it out. Yeah, after all, our meeting here again must mean something, right? Hang tight, Poniard. We'll find that Pokemon for you. So many side quests, but we're about to finish a whole bunch, so I don't feel too bad. Let's pick up another one while we're at it. This Yamper sounds a little low energy. Maybe it's upset about something. Let's ask. Hey Yamper, something wrong? What? You're so hungry you can't move. Then why not rustle up something to eat in the bamboo forest? Yeah, there's plenty of food here. Oh, you're from the city, so the food here isn't suited to your taste. Kinda spoiled, huh? Yeah, probably lived a sheltered life in the city. What should we do? I guess we could go back to town and find something you'd like. You want some soft melted cheese? You're awful picky. Come to think of it, Paris has mushrooms growing on its back. Are those things edible? If we're looking for mushrooms, Paris says we're welcome to take some. Is that even safe? Now those are some jumbo-sized mushrooms. Guess he had some tucked away for a rainy day. For a moment I was worried he was going to give us the mushrooms off his back. Thanks, Paris. The pizzeria manager can't make his pizza without those mushrooms. Looks like my dear Paris gave you some mushrooms. They go quite nicely on pizza. You should try it. Thanks for the tip. Now I want some too. Let's go get a slice, Paris. Must be one heck of a pie. Glad we could find the mushrooms for it. Grovile spotted. Tim, did you hear that? Huh? I didn't hear anything. Must have been my imagination.
Oh, ah!
It keeps looking around the bamboo forest. Maybe it's on patrol?
Oh!
I just heard a strange noise. You heard it too? I think the sound came from the cliff over there. Let's go. Dead end. Pikachu! Something's coming out of the ground!
Spar!
Now here's a Pokemon I've never met. Who are you? Aha! I'm glad I decided to follow you two. So the rumors were true. There really is a Dunsparce living here. So you're Dunsparce? You look pretty shaken up. What are you planning on doing now? I'm gonna present my findings and tell the whole world that Dunsparce lives here! My once-in-a-lifetime discovery is gonna make me famous and put this little neighborhood on the map! I can see it now. Bamboo Burrow, global tourist destination and home of the elusive Dunsparce. Whoa there. If you go broadcasting Dunsparce's whereabouts like that, it's not gonna want to live here anymore. It seems to me like Dunsparce wants to live a quiet life. I know you're excited to share this with everyone, but have you considered not doing that? I'm saving that one for reaction purposes. A discovery like this only comes once in a lifetime. There's no way I'm letting it slip through my fingers. And once I present my findings, researchers the world over will know my name. I'll become an overnight celebrity. Have you even considered how Dunsparce might be feeling? Just look at that face. Oh, Dunsparce, I can see the sadness in your eyes. Alright, I'm sorry for frightening you, Dunsparce. I'll keep this discovery to myself. I'm a researcher after all. My duty is to preserve your quiet life, not turn it upside down. Don't worry, Dunsparce, you're safe now.
Tim, over here! So this is a Dunsparce. I hear it's a pretty rare Pokemon. It's a fast one.
Hey there, do you need help finding something? I'm okay. It just takes a special technique to get the stuff I'm looking for anyway. Oh really? What is it you're trying to find? Oval stones, energy roots, bug Pokemon husks, stuff like that. What a strange list of things for a kid.
Whoa!
Well, let's not get distracted. We should hurry up, gather our ingredients, and head back to Jessica. We need to find an herb. Oh, hello! The Farfetch'd evolved. And this is probably who we need to take over to Poniard. That leak is so long it almost looks like a sword. That's right, Surfetch'd used him in battle as a weapon. Which can only mean one thing. Hey, Surfetch'd, you been cutting up any bamboo around here recently? You've sliced a few stalks as part of your training? I knew it. So Surfetch'd is the Pokemon that Poniard's been looking for. Now that we know, we better tell Poniard pronto. Poniard says this one's aura has a warrior's edge. At last I found the slicer of bamboo. I'm glad we were able to find it. What are they talking about? Iron wants to further hone its skills by becoming Surfetch'd's apprentice. Surfetch'd says, Alas, I cannot take you under my wing, for I am not yet a full-fledged knight myself. Nevertheless, 'twould be an honor to hone our skills together as fellow warriors in training. Sounds like they were able to come to an agreement. Apparently Poniard and Surfetch'd are going to head out on the path of the warrior together. It's thanking us for introducing them to each other. No trouble at all. Good luck to you both. Off they go. I hope they can become the skilled Pokemon they've always wanted to be. Yeah. Dreepy.
Play Dreepy. Dreepy.
Look, it's the missing Dreepy. You're exploring the bamboo forest? Exploration's fun and all, but Dreadcloak's been worried sick about you. Why don't you take a break and check back in with Dreadcloak? You want to go back, but you don't know where Dreadcloak is? Oh, I guess it's lost after all. Dreadcloak is waiting for you back by the clearing near the entrance to the forest. Will it find its way home okay? I'm worried too. Let's follow it back. You must be relieved to have Dreepy back. Looks like everything's back to normal now. Don't ever worry Dreadcloak like that again. Huh? You want to thank me by giving me a ride? Thanks, but I'll pass. I'm a little old for Dreadcloak rides. Child located. Let's see, we found the mushrooms and we found the egg, so now we need some herbs.
Whoa!
Let's not get distracted. Okay. Sorry for all that commotion earlier. We didn't mean to startle you. This bush looks like it's swaying, which means there must be a Pokemon inside. It's a Shiftry. I knew they lived in wooded areas, but I didn't know that includes bamboo forests. It looks like the Shiftry is holding something. Let's see what it has to say. Hey, Shiftry, we're looking for some pizza ingredients. We're not the human who normally comes to see you, but you'll give it to us anyway. I wonder if that human is Jessica. It gave me an herb. It smells so good. Thanks, Shiftry.
Perfect.
Okay, we've gathered our ingredients. Let's bring them to Jessica. It's asking how the human who normally comes to visit is doing. Just as I thought, it must know Jessica. She comes here a lot to collect herbs, so it always shares some with her. How about we ask it some questions? It says the bamboo forest felt empty and lonely back when the Berserk Pokemon appeared. It must be referring to the incident 2 years back. Seeing the bamboo forest now, it's hard to imagine it as such a bleak place. Yeah, the people in Pokemon seem plenty happy to be here now. Yeah, I'm thinking that sounds pretty... Wait, what? Shiftry, did you just use your special powers to read my mind? What's wrong, Pikachu? What did Shiftry say? It asked if I was going to lie down and take a nap here. Shiftry must have been reading my mind. Doesn't take a mind reader to guess that's what you were thinking. Doesn't this peaceful setting make you want to doze off too? Let's both take a nap after we wrap up here. Hey, we didn't come here to relax. Apparently Jessica collects pizza ingredients whenever she comes to the bamboo forest. I guess she really is a hard worker. Jessica treats the Pokemon of the bamboo forest with respect because she believes everyone here, humans and Pokemon, should live in harmony. So Shiftry shows its appreciation by giving her herbs. Living in harmony, huh?
Yes.
We found all the ingredients, Jessica. Oh, you even found the mushrooms. Thanks, you two. Not bad. We got our energy root, too. Wow, that's one big root. Thank you, everyone. Sorry for all the trouble. I'm sure you came here to have fun. It's not a problem, and we did have fun. The Pokemon here are interesting to talk to. They're different from the ones in other parts of Rhyme City. Glad to hear that. Why don't we rest a bit and then head to the charcoal kiln? Before we do that, Jessica, there's something I'd like you to take a look at. Oh, me? What did you want to show me?
Jessica, do you remember when this photo was taken?
Oh, yes. This brings back memories. We took that photo together to celebrate the beginning of our project.
Excuse me?
What project was that? That was about 2 years ago. Rhyme City had formed a partnership with the lab I was working at. Oh, by lab, I mean the Pokemon Unity Lab. Anyway, that's where we launched our project to create a better way for humans and Pokemon to coexist. The people in that photo were the project's key members at the time. You don't say. I remember now. Mama mentioned that when the three of us were having dinner as a family. She was so happy when she announced that she and Papa were going to work on a project together. I knew it was an exciting time for them. I know it was an exciting thing for them at the time, but I had no idea it was that big of a deal. Mama and I used to chat about Pokemon, but she never discussed the details of her job. I didn't know you were part of it too, Jessica, and as one of the main contributors. Tim, why do you have this photo? Better not tell her you found it at the police station. We don't want to make her worry. Well... It's part of an assignment for one of our college courses. We were asked to write a report about the mayor. And we found this photo while looking at Papa's desk. Right, Tim? Right. Sounds like a challenging assignment. Phew, saved by Rachel's quick thinking. Can I ask you about the others in the photo? Sure, I don't mind. Sorry if these questions end up killing the peaceful vibe. So you were working at the Pokemon Unity Lab. Does that mean you were a researcher? Yes, I was researching Pokemon behavior. Did you meet Mama through the project? No, your mother and I were in different departments. Initially. I first learned who Emma was from a paper she published. So you were introduced to Rachel's mom through her research. That's right. Emma envisioned a future where humans and Pokemon could communicate. Her paper really was revolutionary. Our colleagues had nothing but praise for it. I was awestruck by it too, of course. I went straight to her after reading it. We talked about her paper, her research, all kinds of things. That's when I decided I'd do whatever I could to help Emma. I didn't know her work was what brought you two together. Yes, the entire project's launch was based on her paper. Sounds like Emma's paper about building a new future for Rhyme City really changed your life. I don't even need to read Emma's paper to know that. Just look at how Jessica's beaming right now. I assume Mayor Myers is in the photo because of the lab's partnership with Rhyme City. Yes, that's right. We were able to focus on our research thanks to support. He and Emma never let their outside relationship affect their work. But I remember they'd talk about Pokemon for hours. They always supported and understood each other. It sounds like Mayor Myers had been thinking about human-Pokemon coexistence for a long time. I need water. So much text. Absolutely. The project never could have launched without his contributions.
I see.
And Mr. Murlock was part of this project too? You know him? We ran into him in the city yesterday. He gave me the creeps. Even Tim was surprised by how overbearing he was. He plucked some of Pikachu's fur and ran some tests on it. That sounds like something he'd do. He's a brilliant scientist, sure, but he also thinks he's the smartest person in any room he's in, and the only thing he values is his research. I didn't really like him, to be honest. Wow, Jessica, I've never heard you say that about anyone. The way he talked about Pokemon, he had such obvious contempt for them. He didn't even try to hide it. He also used the lab for his pet projects, even though it was a public research facility. No one knew exactly what he was researching, but the quality of his work was always so impeccable that people looked the other way. I assume the woman next to you in this photo is Rachel's mother, Emma? Jessica, what was Mama like at the lab? I'd love to know. Emma had two great loves, her family and Pokemon. Everyone liked and admired her. A lot of us worked extra hard just because we wanted to impress her. I really looked up to her myself, and then... You don't have to talk about anything that makes you feel uncomfortable, and don't worry about me either. Okay. The project was going well, and morale was high overall, but then the R incident happened, and Emma, she was one of the casualties. Rachel. So that's what happened. I should have known. I guess Tim already knew. After the accident, the project was cancelled. I heard the lab's been shut down too. And that's why you're in Bamboo Burrow now. That's right. I was nervous when I first came here, but everyone has been very kind to me. I'm enjoying myself here now.
Hey.
Thanks to Jessica, we were able to gather information about everyone in the photo. We even learned about the lab and the research they were doing. We still don't know why Unitas was targeting Jessica, but we haven't seen anyone suspicious so far. Now that Butler is behind bars, I think it's safe to say that Jessica's no longer a target. Thank you, Jessica. We learned a lot today. And I'm so glad I got to hear about everything else, too. I'm not sure if anything I said was helpful. Trust me, it's a huge help. I'm sure our report will turn out great thanks to you. And by report, you mean detective work, right, Tim? What? Couldn't quite stick the landing, huh? You'll get the hang of this eventually, Tim. You're good at telling when people are lying, but not so much at telling lies yourself, am I right? I'm sorry, Jessica. Yeah, me too. It's alright, I could tell something was off from the questions you were asking, but the weirdness of this photo confirmed it. Huh? Did you think I wouldn't notice the red circle drawn around my face? The freaking Mr. Beast thumbnail. Have you considered that I have eyes, Tim Goodman? Yikes, we forgot about that. I don't get why, but it seems like you're worried about me. I'm doing okay. Nothing unusual has been going on either. Making Jessica worry is exactly what I wanted to avoid. Guess I shouldn't rest on my laurels either. So, Jessica, should we head over to the charcoal kiln soon? Yes, we should. Is there anything else you need to do? If so, I can wait until you finish up. Just let me know when you're ready. Okay. This is the game signposting that, now's your chance. It's all thanks to that boulder. It wasn't here yesterday. Are you talking about the energy root? Yes, I think this fallen boulder caused the energy root to pop out. Now, that makes sense. This boulder is lodged deep enough in the ground that I doubt it rolled here on its own. It probably landed here after a Pokemon used a move or threw it in a display of strength or something like that. So yeah, this is your chance to go back and complete all those side quests that you now have completion opportunities for. So, Detective, have you figured out the answer? Yes, it's Noctowl, isn't it? Correct. With your sharp eye for detail, it's no surprise you got that right. Noctowl can see in the dark as long as there's the tiniest amount of light. It uses that keen eyesight to sneak up on its prey from above. Once Noctowl's got a target, there's no escape. Take care not to do anything suspicious, or else it might peck at you. Okay, we'll be careful. Getting pecked by that sharp beak is definitely at the bottom of my to-do list. Now it's the final stretch. Here's your last question. What agile Pokemon has leaves growing on its arm and head? Arms and head. Based on that description, I bet it's a Pokemon living in the bamboo forest. Yeah, maybe its body is green too. Better keep your eyes peeled, Tim. Let me know when you find it. Oh, Grovyle. I'll wrap all the side quests I can, and then probably end stream. Reading a bunch of text and doing character voices, even though I said I wouldn't do it again after the first game. Whoops! It's okay, Michelle isn't here to call me on it. You came onto this path because you heard some noise? What are you doing here? Apparently it's patrolling the bamboo forest to protect the weaker Pokemon. Sounds like it has a strong sense of responsibility. Just got a feeling something bad is going to happen today. What? You don't really think... Maybe it's the kind of instinct only wild Pokemon have. If something does happen, I'm glad you're here to take care of the Pokemon. Say, remember the Pokemon from the quiz professor's question? The agile one that has leaves going on its arms and head? Do you think she might have been talking about Grovyle? Yeah, you're right. Okay, let's go tell her. Hi, Detective. Are you ready to give me an answer? Yeah, the answer is Grovyle. Heh, typical Detective. That's correct. Grovyle can leap in motion instantaneously. It leaps from stalk to stalk in the bamboo forest until it spots prey. Then Grovyle leaps right at it. That's how Grovyle battles, by using its environment to its advantage. Sounds like the last Pokemon you'd want for an enemy in a place like the bamboo forest. The Grovyle we saw here seemed very kind, though. Well, that's the end of our fun quiz sessions. but it would be a shame if you didn't continue putting your sharp eye for detail to good use. Do you want to research Pokemon with me full-time? What do you say? I'm flattered, but I've already got my hands full with my detective work. And I don't know how I feel about quizzing strangers on the street. That's a shame. Well, I hope to see you around anyway. You need to talk to Alolan Meowth.
Hello?
Here you go. This is the brooch you were looking for, isn't it? Careful not to lose it again. That will be all? That's it? Not even a thank you? It really is prideful. Come to think of it, why did Meowth even have a brooch to begin with? Don't tell me it was stolen from the ceramics shop. None of our business, it says. I don't think we got a straight answer from it. Let's try asking someone who works there. Oh, we're not done yet. Okay. Hey, Squilva, we've got something for you. It's a nanab berry. We found it by the pond in the bamboo forest. Try it. It's really sweet. See? Nice and sweet, right? It seems to like the berry. Next time you want to satisfy that sweet tooth of yours, you can find more by the pond in the bamboo forest. Just don't go overboard. Hi there. Are you looking for anything in particular? Not really. Actually, I wanted to ask you about that Meowth over there. Do you know anything about the pretty brooch it always has? Oh, that? I gave it to him as a gift. A gift? Oh, wait. Are you Meowth's partner? Yes, I am. I've traveled all over the world buying pieces to sell in my shop. I met Meowth during my travels in the Alola region. He seemed quite enamored by the brooch I was wearing at the time. We ended up growing thick as thieves and decided to live together. That explains what an Alolan Pokemon is doing here. You don't see much of him in this neck of the woods. He may seem a little standoffish, but he's actually quite kind. He even helps out around the shop. Really? How nice of him. I can't imagine that Meowth lifting a paw to help anyone. That just goes to show how special the bond is between Pokemon and their partners. He's treasured that brooch since the day we met. Ah, that reminds me. I haven't seen him with it in quite a while. Oh dear, I hope he hasn't lost it. We actually found his brooch in the bamboo forest and gave it back to him. Is that so? He must be thrilled that you found it. He's shy and has trouble showing his appreciation, so allow me to express my gratitude on his behalf. Thank you for your help. Who would have guessed that Meowth has such a kind partner? He's lucky to have her. Okay, so... soft melted cheese.
Yes.
That'd be you. Hey there, welcome to Bamboo Burrow Pizzeria. What can I get you? Oh, I'm not actually here for pizza, but is there any chance I could just buy some cheese? What an interesting request. Mind if I ask why? There's a hungry yamper in the bamboo forest. I thought I might like some cheese from your pizzeria. Say no more. I'd love to help you out. Here you go. Whoa, that's a whole lot of cheese. Thank you. Personally, I'd rather be serving it piping hot pizza fresh out of the oven. But if cheese is what it craves, I'm happy to oblige. Right on, Tim. Let's take this to Yamper. Find a mirror. Who would have a mirror? Souvenir shop might.
Excuse me?
Actually, you haven't have any mirrors? Preferably a full-length one if possible. We have some hand mirrors, but nothing full-length. Oh, thanks anyway. It's a real shame, though. I was really hoping to help Mimikyu with its disguise. Mimikyu, you say? If you don't mind, may I ask why you're looking for a mirror? Well, you see... Ah, now I understand the situation. Feel free to borrow the shop's display mirror. Are you sure that's alright? Certainly. I'll ask Mimikyu for it back later. Thank you. Let's take it to Mimikyu right away. Alright, so there's 2 more Blossom, or is it just 3? Because I didn't see a Blossom out in the forest, but then again, I wasn't really looking for one. I have to run this over to Mimikyu anyway, so... Thanks for waiting, Mimikyu. Would this mirror work for you? Like a charm, it says. But it's too embarrassed to fix its disguise in front of us. Then we'll turn around and keep our backs to you. Just let us know when you're done. Hey, it looks all fixed up. I'm glad you're okay now, Mimikyu.
Yampa.
Thanks for waiting, Yamper. Here's that cheese you wanted so bad. Easy there, there's plenty of cheese. No need to gobble it up so fast. Whoa! Yamper scarfed it all down in one go. You've never tasted cheese this delicious? I'm glad to hear it, and I'm sure the pizzeria's manager would be thankful for the positive review. You want more? Don't be so gluttonous. And it ran full sprint back to town. I guess we're done here then.
Whoa!
I suppose we'll have to leave the Blossom for later? Because I don't remember seeing one in the area. So maybe it's one of those, like, you hang on to this until, like, the end of the chapter. Like, you get it early and it sticks with you for the whole chapter. Maybe. It's weird that this area has nothing in the present, though.
Yes.
We'll be waiting here. Alright, well. I suppose then, come on back on Saturday for more Detective Pikachu Returns. Shaking things up a bit because Sunday I've got something else going on. Also, I will try and work out what's going on with the artist badge thing if Sarah's still here. I'll figure it out. Bye.